Now we shall begin by looking at how to simplify salt 40. Salt 40, if we look at the factors, it will give us salt 1 times 40, salt 2 times 20, salt 4 times 10, and salt 5 times 8. So these are the factors that will give us 40. Then we can also do it by using the division, which is salt 80 divided by salt 2. But we cannot use addition or subtraction method for simplification. So let us look at how to simplify salt 40. So for the case of salt 40, we shall be taking salt 4 times salt 10 because 4 is a perfect number. So salt 4 will give us 2, which will now be 2 times salt 10, and that will be 2 salt 10. So this is the simplified version of salt 40. So let's look at 3 more examples: salt 27, salt 200, and salt 48. Now for salt 27, we shall be using salt 3 times salt 9 because 9 is a perfect number. So this will give us salt 3 times salt times 3. So which will now give us 3 times salt 3, which will be 3 salt 3. That is the answer for salt 27. Now for 200, we shall be using salt 100 times salt 2. So this is because salt 100 has a perfect number, which is 10. So this will now give us 10 times salt 2, and that will be 10 salt 2. That is the answer for salt 200. Then for 48, we shall be using salt 16 times salt 3, because 16 has a perfect number, which is 4. So let's go to multiplication. For multiplication, salt 4 times salt 3 is equals to 2 times 3, which is 6. Square root of 4 is 2, square root of 9 is 3, and that will give us 6. That is how we multiply. Then if we go by the rule of multiplication, salt A times salt B is equals to A times B. So therefore, salt 2 times salt 3 is equals to salt 6. Also, salt 3 times salt 5 is equals to salt 15. So take another example, 4 salt 2 times 3 salt 7. For this case, we shall multiply the coefficients, which are 4 and 3. 4 times 3 will give us 12. Then if we multiply the salt, it will give us 2 times 7, which is 14. So it becomes 12 salt 14. So for addition and subtraction, let's look at some examples. First example, 4 salt 2 plus 3 salt 2. Now this is just like algebra. When we say 6a plus 3a, and that is 7a. So we shall add the like salts together. First of all, when we add the coefficient, it gives us 4 plus 3, which is 7. And then add it to the salt, becomes 7 salt 2. Another example, 3 salt 3 minus 1 salt 3 will give us 2 salt 3. Taking another example, salt 8 plus 3 salt 2. For this case, we shall first of all simplify salt 8. Now, salt 8 is equals to salt 4 times 2. These are the product of 8. So therefore, salt 8 becomes 2 salt 2. So if we bring it back to the question, it becomes 2 salt 2 plus 3 salt 2. And that will give us 5 salt 2, adding the coefficients together. Another example, salt 20 plus sod 45. Now, for this case, we shall first of all simplify these two sods. We break down sod 20 and then we break down sod 45. Sod 20 will give us 4 times 5. Sod 45 will give us 9 times 5. And that will become 2 sod 5 plus 3 sod 5. Adding the coefficient, it becomes 5 sod 5. That is the answer for that. Another example, sod 20 minus sod 80. So also we shall break down the two sods. Break down 20 and 80 will give us 4 times 5, which is 2 sod 5. That is a simplified version of sod 20. And then we break down sod 80, which is 5 times 16, which will now be equals to 4 sod 5. And then joining the two together, it becomes 2 sod 5 minus 4 sod 5, which will now be minus 2 sod 5. That becomes our final answer. Thank you.